What is going on with everybody? It is your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in the Pink Dungeon, giving it to you real raw rugged, and I am back in here with another review. This time it's R.A.P Ferreira, man. This is Bob's son. Now, this is a person, this is a human that I've definitely heard of a lot. I've listened to, but when I listen to it, not gonna lie, man, too much going on for me, man. At that time, I don't know, I was younger, and it was just a lot for my brain to to develop and digest, you know. So I don't know how I even found out that this came out, but since January, I've been giving this a listen because I was like, you know what? I've always heard of him as one of the better rappers out there. So I like good rapping. I like the old rapidy rap. So I had to give this a try. So hey man, with no further ado, this is Pizza Hut, man. Let's get right into it. And first track, the cough bomber returns. Now, spoiler alert, I'm just gonna let you know. This album is insane. I've been listening to this album, like I said, for a month, and I literally cannot stop listening to it. This is elite rapping throughout this entire thing. You can tell that he has a poetry background just by his flows, his delivery. He literally has songs where he's doing straight up poetry. If I'm not mistaken, Bob Kaufman is a poet, and there's a lot of Bob Kaufman references on here. Another person I've always heard of, Bob Kaufman. Need to go tap in with Bob Kaufman. I think he did a lot of poetry back in the day. But yeah, it's just a lot of insane stuff on here, man. And he just comes out the gate, man, with the I'm not a pilot, but I take to the sky like I'm Matt Hardy. Wrestling bars never get old. What do you say? First to get cut would probably be the tallest off center ball spot. Rasheed Wallace, love basketball bars, man. That was hard, man. What do you say? First to get cut would probably be the tallest off center ball spot. Rasheed Wallace, also a center, off center. Hey, that was hard. It's a lot going on, man. This is one of those albums where you just can't have it playing in the background. You can because it sounds very nicely, but if you really want to understand and grasp the entire thing of this album, you're going to have to sit down. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. You may even have to read the lyrics for this, man, on some Death Grips type shit. You know how like niggas listen to Death Grips, they don't know what the fuck they be saying. Like, oh, that shit sound good. Hey, what he saying? Let me pull out my phone. You might have to pull out your phone, guy, and read the lyrics. I am not going to hold you, but oh my gosh, he is so good, man. And then there's a beat change, and literally since I've heard this, I'm back up on my oatmeal. I'm back up on my oatmeal cookies. I'm back up on my oatmeal. Hey, that's been stuck in my head since I've heard that, man. I'm back up on my oatmeal cookies. The man that Bookie, hell of a Lou, Zenabadu. Hey, the way he was just flowing this was so smooth, bro. He's literally married to all these beats. Also, if I'm not mistaken, Scallops Hotel is an alias of his. I know he has a whole bunch of Milo, just like a list of them. And yes, man, love this song. So it starts off beautifully. And then we go to Yam Ships and Flaxseed. No idea what a yam ship is. I just imagine a nigga that eat a whole bunch of candy yams. Nigga turned to a nigga pimped out a spaceship. You know, like you got pimp my ride. Imagine nigga pimp out a spaceship and turn to a goddamn yam ship. I have no idea. Nigga, it's like a Big Crit song. Like, you know, Big Crit got like 35 like subs. So my sub. Like he just have like a new one where he gets abducted by aliens and he shows them like candy yams. Got candy yams off the wall. Or whatever Big Crit might say. Shout out to Big Crit, man. I love that guy. But also a good song. He had a bar in here where he says pep talks with Pimp C in my dreams, which I think is hilarious. If I had a dream about Pimp C, I would think he would be disgusted with me. I feel like he would see my bonnet and probably vomit, bro. Like, what that nigga say, man? He said, me and Bun don't run no trains. We some family men. Y'all boys some freaks. Hey man, Pimp C was an electric human. Rest in peace to that guy. And one of the things I like about R.A.P Ferreira is that he's very detailed, very vivid, and that's what you're gonna find in a good poet. A poet, if they want you to see something, they're going to paint the image literally like it's a movie. So you don't have to have the visual, but they'll put the visual in your head, and that's what a great poet does. A great poet, if they want to show you somebody eating they want to see your Thanksgiving dinner. They're going to paint that dinner like you there. Like, nigga, you might goddamn smell the candy yams while you listen to this nigga rap. You feel me? And that's what he does, and not everybody can do that. So the fact that he's also rapping and not just doing just like some poetry, some Def Jam poetry, it makes it even more interesting because he's on beat and he makes these beats. Like, I feel like this being on an acapella no beat would already be good, but the fact that he has crafted beats for himself to sound like this over him and doing that poetry type of style, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. So great song. And then we go to the song where I was blown away. This is the first time I was blown away. Those first two songs were great. But then I was like, okay, this isn't normal. Like there's rapping and then there's this. Like, this nigga, he reminds me why I don't rap. Like, niggas always like, hey, man, you can rap. Why don't you rap? This song is why I don't rap. Because if I was to do something, I want to do something knowing that I'm going to be one of the best. If I'm not going to be the best, let me at least be top 10, top 15 at least. I mean, that's kind of selling myself short, but let me at least be top 15. When you got niggas like this, bro, I'm not top 15 because there's niggas that do stuff, bro, like, come on, man. I can't do this, bro. Like, this is crazy. I got to pull out my phone for this. It was so much I couldn't even write it down on the pizza box, bro. This is insane, bro. When that nigga comes on and I stepped up on the auction block, that, oh my gosh, with the boom doom boom doom doom doom, I stepped up on the auction block, clear my throat. I was like, I'm the type of slave you buy if you need a new master. I could rap the blues backwards and around myself, tied in the front like a karate belt, and high kick the moon out of socket. All my good times pursued out of pocket. Might step inside and out the pocket. Don't tiptoe round devils. Guess that belt settled. Disheveled, voice scratching like wet metals. Oh my! Stop it, man! Man, let me talk to this. Hey, I don't know if this brother gonna be with me. I done messed up the camera, brother. I don't know if you watching this, brother. I don't know who gave you the pink slip to get on this beat and we'll start slipping and sliding. But I'm gonna need you not to do this ever again, bro. Like, this ain't regular, bro. Like, trust me. When I'm telling y'all rappers ain't rapping regular, trust me, bro. I know when niggas is in a different bag, bro. This is not normal, bro. Like, who told this nigga? Nigga got me mad, bro. Like, who told nigga to get on here and be this good? Like, bro, like, nigga, who you think you is? Nigga out this beat and did that, man. When he started getting in that, I don't tiptoe round devils. Guess that belt settled. Disheveled. Voice scratching like wet metals. Oh my gosh. Then we got and there's all these cells inside myself. That's when he started getting his poetry bag right there. Bro, he just different, bro. Like, niggas not rapping like this. Niggas not poeting like this, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That's crazy, man. That first verse in Dial Jeans on the auction block. Listen to that, bro. I didn't do it justice. The way I rapped it was trash. I'm not gonna hold you. I did my best, but listen to him with I could rap the blues backwards and around myself, tied in the front like a karate belt. What? And then he high kicked the moon out of his socket. All my good times was pursued out of pocket. I might step inside and out the bucket. Stop it, man. Bro, I almost threw my phone, bro. Nigga, if I would have broke my phone, I would have made you pay for that, Mr. Ferreira. This nigga think he is, bro. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, that's really crazy, bro. Like, I don't know who told you to goddamn get a gi, nigga. That's Lupe shit, bro. Who told you to do Lupe better than Lupe? Like, this nigga's, I think you gonna come with a sword next, nigga, bro. This nigga too good, bro. He's that good, bro. When you make me angry, when you be that good, like, when I watch basketball, Kyrie Irving might be my favorite player to watch right now, bro. When I watch Kyrie Irving play, I get mad sometimes. I'm like, bro, who told this nigga to master dribbling like this, bro? Who told this nigga to finish like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Like, let the other niggas play good too, bro. God, dude. Like, man, this nigga is different, bro. I just had to let y'all know that is the song that I was like, okay, I really messed up for not listening to him because this is actually insane right here. Amazing, man. Best rapping I've heard of 2021 so far. And then we go to track number 4, Red Guard Snipers featuring SB The More. This is a good song. It's a good song. The thing that caught me, though, was the ending. Was that a Sugar Free sample? Everybody know I'm a Sugar Free stan. That sounds exactly like Sugar Free. My numbers were crazy. What'd he say? He said they said a pimp showed up on a, what he said? They said a pimp game was so deep in Mexico, they said a pimp showed up on a tortilla. Bro, one of his interviews, I think like it's like a Vlad interview. Like literally, the title was "Sugar Free." I was pimping so hard, I put a hole through the ozone layer or something like that. I was like, bro, this nigga is insane. Shout out to Sugar Free, man. Sips of Ripple Wine, another song where the second half of this song literally insane. I had to pull out my phone again. I couldn't even fit everything on one pizza box, bro. So I was like, I'm not even finna try it, bro. Like this, like why once again, bro? Like the stuff he was rhyming is not just not regular, bro. With the we came running, innocent, laughing blobs of love and faith through the mother father world where the laughter seems out of place. We learned to cry, please. They pronounce you human being. The secret jazz blew aside. I grew a third eye in the fourth and fifth, never knowing the price of porks and cigs. Some familiar sound shouts wait. Some are evil, some will hate. We got busy, stay heating. Come on, bro. Like, bro, what do you say? We elope, life in the war zone, super atomic color cinescope, charitable wallets, screams of stereophonic, Marcellus Wallace with them pipe hitting niggas getting ready to go mid, bro. Stop it, bro. Like, who's rhyming? What do you say, bro? Who's rhyming charitable wallets, stereophonics, Marcellus Wallace? Like, bro, stop that, bro. Like, this isn't normal rapping, bro. I'm telling you, this is special. Like, I'm mad. I'm just tapping in really with R.A.P Ferreira, bro. This is special rap. I think this might be a past elite. I'm a big Daylight fan. He say some niggas are alien. This is alien. This isn't normal, bro. Like, what is going on with this, man? And just the way with they pronounce me human being, like when he gets born, like, bro, like just the way that he could paint a picture, the way he could say something that is very common but worded in such a different way, it puts new perspective into it, man. With the I grew a fourth and fifth eye, never knowing the price of pork and cigs, like just the way he could paint that is like, bro, what is happening right now? I'm telling you, if you haven't heard this and you're interested in alien rap, this is it right here, bro. Amazing, man. Then we go to track number 5. What else we got? Scrimp. Shout out to that, man. You know, I'm a South nigga, so, you know, you might have to say, oh, Scrimp, you know what I'm saying? You know, you're real South nigga. And you ever heard a nigga call McDonald's McDonald's? That's how you know you're dealing with some country niggas, man. And boy, I'm gonna go to McDonald's. Hey, heard them burgers from Scrimp. I about to call it a wop, but that bit might give some Scrimp. Shout out to him for work or titling it like that. But this is really poetry right here. Like the way he's flowing over this, like this is like legit poetry. He's like not even really rapping. Like this sounds like something that could be on a slam poet night or something like that. Very, very good song. I don't really have too much to say about it because there's just so much into one. It's kind of hard for me to break this down because there's so much into this. You have to listen to this for yourself and just kind of like decipher it and get everything. It's so much, man. But good song. And then we go to Bobby Digital Little Wings. Shout out to Bobby Digital, RZA, I would assume. This is hard, man. What do you say? The Titanic sank because black people weren't allowed on it. How's that for power? And he said something about the spirits eating the something. I forget how he worded it. But that made me think of, remember one time my dad was, he was listening to reggae music and he was just talking about like things that he's learned from reggae music and how a lot of the older reggae artists would talk about kind of how, hurricanes come from slave spirits because they are birthed in the Atlantic where a lot of the slaves jumped off the boat and committed suicide. And I guess those are angry spirits uprising and like the really powerful ones. I don't know. You have to, I really get it deep into that, but it's something about like slave spirits becoming like very powerful hurricanes. And I don't know, that the way you worded that kind of made me think of that. And yeah, I thought that was pretty cool right there. And then he has a Jamaican nigga on here at the tail end of the album where it was like, maybe he know what I'm talking about. So shout out to that. But yeah, Bobby Digital Little Wings, fire song. I love the beat on here. Listening, that I put that in my playlist. Also a fire song, man. What do you say? I remind myself it is in fact all good. And I remind myself it is in fact all good. What do you say? Safety is a thing of the past. Security is persistent, a delusion you need to get past. That's hard right there. Yeah, man. There's no more privacy or safety or security. Hey, everything's out there these days, man. So it's something that you gotta get used to, man. It's probably never going to change. Obviously, getting worse. So thought that was a cool little bar right there. But that was fire. And then High Rise in Newark. Love this beat. I love the way he comes in, man. This is like kind of like a grimier beat with the It's of the ante. The boom, 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 boom. It's of the ante. Hamstring cut from the runaway. Oh, you say it's from the ante. My hamstring cut from my runaway audacity. That means you're antsy. The way that he was going on this was fire with the man. That nigga was spitting on here, man. And then it switches beats again. There's a lot of beat changes on here, and then he does like a legit, just kind of like a, how would you put it, like a poem basically. He was doing the typical, you know how poets they put like emphasis on words. Like what would he say? He said I probably won't be watching Dancing with the Stars this evening. I'll be watching the stars this evening. You know how they be when they get it. He was getting in that. I might be watching the stars this evening. The galaxy is above, but I'll never be above you and the girl that I love. Cause the love actually is evolved backwards like future dud. But I ain't no future dud cause the past tense, I was in the tense in the past. He was in that bag right there just going. Shout out to bro, man. He was in his bag, spazzing right there. And then he closed it out. No, he doesn't close it out at all. Actually, this isn't even the last song. Rejoice featuring Eldon Summers, which is the Jamaican brother I was talking about. And I really this is what I wrote down. I said, I mean, come on. Like, this is elite rapping. That's what I wrote down. I didn't write down any bars. I'm not going to read from my phone. This is just a lot of stuff going on in here. And once again, it proves to me, oh, yeah, this is why I don't rap. This is that good. Like, he's in a different bag once again. And, yeah, bro, this is alien rapping once again, man. Just good stuff. And then he closed it out with Abominist Manifesto, which I think is a reference to Bob Kaufman once again, which I haven't read a lot. I don't know a lot about Bob Kaufman, but I've seen his name a lot just throughout the years. I just never really tapped in to see what he was about. But this album definitely has made me want to, and I will. So shout out to Bob Kaufman and Abominist Manifesto. And yeah, there's a lot going on. I really can't tell you what he's talking about. It's a lot of random stuff. Like Abominist doesn't speak. What do you say? Abominist doesn't say square unless speaking to square. Like I don't know what that means. Honestly, I couldn't even fathom to tell you what some of this stuff means. There's a lot going on. An Abominist doesn't eat pizza, but the pizza eats the Abominist. I'm like, okay. I can dig it. You feel me? I don't know what I mean, but I can dig it. An Abominist doesn't shoot with a cannon. The cannon shoots with the Abominist, and the Abominist is the manifesto of. I'm like, all right, I feel you, brother. I gotta do some more research, but I feel you. But yeah, man, that was the closer, and yes, bro, amazing, elite, alien rapping. And yeah, man, that's really it, man. Go check this out. I promise you, if you like this, just mind-boggling, deep, alien-type, elite rapping, this is for you. And until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, and players gonna play, man. Y'all holla at your boy now, man.